What is the hardest decision you've ever had to make?
I would say moving to Vancouver. So I was very young, I think, and I don't have that much experience. There's so many new things here. I don't really used to it. The language, people. I don't know anyone here. That's make me a little bit hard.
How old were you?
17, 18, yeah, I think 17.
How did you adapt in? Like, how did you find your way?
Just study very hard, meet new people, and then practice my English with people, which is like people in Vancouver kind of nice. Not all of them, but like it's kind of hard to make friends here too. But I got lucky that I got good friends when I got here.
What are you most proud of?
I would say where I am right now. I went through a lot of stuff, and I work very hard. I think 2 days ago I just filled my tax, and then I was checking my income, and then I was like, wow, this is like crazy. I never see this much before. I didn't know I made that much money too. I was like, okay, well, that's great. I'm so proud.
When was the last time you tried something new?
A couple years ago. Never cooked before, never go into kitchen, like my mom always cooked for me. Came to Vancouver, there's nothing else I could do besides either cook or serving food in the restaurants, right? That's the easiest job. I tried something new, which is like cooking, and feel like, oh my God, this is like, I think this is me. I think like I love cooking now, like, until now. It is very crazy, like I didn't even know how to cook rice before. And I was like, oh my God, I'm Asian, but I don't know how to cook rice. It's just like, oh.
And what do you do for work now?
I work as a cook, and I'm a day trader, like a stock and crypto trader. And I'm trying to build my brand, like a clothes brand and some stuff.
Tell me about your first heartbreak.
That was a long time ago. I think that was my first one. I think that was 14 or 15. And I got rejected by a girl that I really like. And that was hurt, and I didn't want to eat for like 3 days, I think. And I told my mom, and then my mom was like, she probably doesn't see the value of you, and then, where do you want to take her to? Like, I was like, oh, I don't have the answer, but like, it's still hurt.
What is a red flag in a relationship that you've ignored?
It was my last relationship too. She was very overprotective, I think. I knew it from the beginning, just like, oh, she probably changed by the time, but she never changed. She's just like, she wants me to text her like every time, like every step that I make, I have to text her like, oh my, go to the kitchen. But like, I just ignored it, and then by the time I was like, okay, this is too much, I gotta leave now.
What advice would you give to your younger self?
Make more risk, just risk everything, and make more mistakes. I used to like scared to risk something and make a mistake. Yeah, I was just scared until I realized it's like, if you make more mistakes, you just learn more. If you risk more, you're gonna get more, right? So like, I remember when I was 16, my dad introduced me to his friend, which is a day trader, like professional. He teach me a lot about trading, and then I was like, all right, I have money, but I don't want to risk it. Imagine if I risk it that time, they probably like, and then now I have to learn it by myself. I wish I could risk more.
What words were said to you in life that cut the deepest?
One of my teacher, she was like, you're gonna be a homeless one day. Because I wasn't very a smart kid. I wasn't like active in the class, which is like, teacher kind of hate me. I wasn't very pay attention in the class. Depends on the subject. There's some subject that I don't like, so I just like, all right, I'm just gonna sit here and then watch the teacher. And then one time, she called me in front of the classroom too, and then she was like, you stupid, you're gonna be homeless one day, blah, blah. And I was like, damn, this is very hurt. In front of everyone, like in front of the class. That's the worst part. The week after that, I told my mom again. I talked to my mom a lot. My mom was like, the biggest revenge is? And I was like, what is it? It's a massive success. So I was like, I'm gonna prefer, like, I'm not gonna be homeless one day. And also I don't hate her. I don't hate anyone. So.
Finish the sentence. I miss.
I miss my mom. Yeah, she's everything to me. She's a sweet angel. She's just very kind. She never think about herself. She just take care of everyone. Take care of me a lot. And yeah, just miss my mom a lot.
And where is she?
She's in Bali still.
If you were to die tomorrow, would you have any regrets?
I would say yes, because I'm not there yet. One of my goals is to give my mom a financial freedom and then build schools or hospitals for people that need it. There's a lot of people in Bali that need help. Not in Bali, like everywhere, but like in where I'm growing up, I just see some people can't even finish the school. My mom didn't even finish the school because money. Yeah, I would be very sad if I died tomorrow because I need to finish all the goals first.
How do you feel about the tourism in Bali?
There's a good thing, there's a bad thing. A good thing that they bring some income for people in Bali, but there's some there's always a good tourist and bad tourist, right? There's the bad tourists right now, just driving around with motorbike without a license, and then it's very dangerous for the locals. But the locals would do anything for money, right? They do it, rent the bike and everything. But I'm happy to see more tourists in Bali. Very welcome, and just please respect the culture. That's very important.
What life lesson did you learn the hard way?
I would say growing up. I'm growing up in the very hardworking family. Everyone's work hard. Even my grandma still work hard right now. She's very old, but she just don't want to stop. She's a businesswoman. She owns some massive farm. She just don't want to stop. One time I just told her I think you need to retire or something, and then she was like, no, I'm happy like this. It's pretty chill. This is my life, so I need to do the most of it. And also my dad pushed me a lot. When I was growing up, he wasn't growing up very easy. Me, my brother and my sister we started working since we was, I think 14, or 13. And then it was very hard for such a young age. Not really working, but helping my dad. He owned a welding company. And then we just go to school, help my dad, go home, do the homework, and then do it again until right now. Yes.
What's your relationship with your dad like?
Not very close. It's really hard to say, but I kind of hate him a little bit because he gave us a hard time, always running to my mom. He very, very hard guy. Yeah. But I still love him. Yeah.
What is the greatest emotional pain you've ever felt?
Losing my auntie when I was 14. Because she's my second mom. She passed away from a cancer. 1 month before she passed away, she lived in my dad's home, which is with me too. I remember taking care of her every time, and then she says she's not gonna live a couple more months. And then I was just a kid, and that was really hurt. And then she made me promise to take care of her daughter. She was 3 years old. And I love her so much too. Until now.
And where is her daughter now?
She's in Bali. She's in the school. Met her when I came to Bali last month. And then I was like, I want to bring you to Vancouver or anywhere. Because I'm going to take care of you. Promise.